pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Nick pushed down the backstretch, is going to give him a good run through the corners.
Just a little bit
Foul from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation of the High Voltage Racing League Maverick Cup Series live from the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course here just north of Columbus. So glad you joined us here tonight on JTN. As always, my name is Joe Twansky. Joining me up here in the booth this evening, he is the one and only Mr. Ricky Collette. Ricky, welcome to Ohio. Do you see why I talk bad about this place all the time?
No, I don't, Joe, because
No.
it's a pretty track.
All right.
Look at
That
all
was
this grass here. Should be a fun night here with Maverick Cup Series at Mid-Ohio. Like you said, going to be a fun one here tonight. Going to be doing 56 laps at this joint with these guys. Just running practice around right now. I think they're waiting on a few guys still to come trickling in. But Joe, what do you think we're in store for tonight? We went to Mexico City. We saw the twists and turns of that place. Pretty technical place. Do you think we're going to see a racier condition here? Harder for these guys to get around here? Less wrecks, more wrecks? What do you think compared to our last road course?
I think we're in for another long night here on this road course. We saw attrition and nutrition to that point be key factors in the race. Huangzhou dominated down in Mexico City for the first 60, 70 laps of that event and had an engine expire. I think you're going to see something similar here tonight where it's going to be who can survive all 56 laps, Ricky. I don't know if you're, are you in the similar mindset or do you have a different key to the race?
No, I'm in a similar mindset.
It's an endurance race here tonight, folks. Again, so glad you joined us. This, of course, is our AutoSim 2 race preview. Remember, AutoSim 2 is now available on Steam for $9.99. You can go check it out. It's the premier text-based motorsports simulation game, AutoSim 2. Just had an update pushed out a couple weeks ago, too, to improve the game, make it even better for you folks at home. And remember to join the Discord, and you get all kinds of mods for the game. It's super easy to mod. It's all text-based. Made it a super simple system for you folks at home to make sure things are fun, easy, and as customizable as possible. Again, that's AutoSim 2. It's now available on Steam. As Ricky said, 56 laps around this 2.258-mile road course here in Ohio. Gonna be a good one here tonight, nonetheless. As we take some lefts and rights. See cars out there. Ricky said still waiting for a couple drivers to bring their haulers to the track and get a look at a couple guys. There's Tate Dorsey in the number 6. There's Valvoline Ford. Tate looking for another good run here tonight. There you see the 75, a Datsun. Beautiful purple car here this evening. Classic arcade repairs. OEMK in the 15, currently fastest in practice in this Napa Chevy. Or two Kroger, red, white, and blue colors on that Kroger Chevrolet. RJ Bishop here tonight. Or you can check out Classic Arcade Repairs on YouTube too. Didn't want to gloss over that. Sean's got a great channel over there. Wrapped on the car. Roger Nebelsack returns in the 23 here tonight. Ski Machine back out on track with driver 23, or the normal driver 23.
Always good to see that car back out here.
See Xavier Brown in the 30. Got a special scheme on that car tonight. Almost take it into the tire barrier. Gets back out on track. That a QR code on that car?
Looks like it. Call it, Joe. Or
How do we
whatever you
feel?
with QR codes. Call it, scan it.
Call it. Call it. I think it's call it.
Yeah, call it 1-800 QR code.
Yep. Greg Shetner in chat cheering on teammate Phobia in the 15. Hope you're feeling better here throughout the week, Greg. A little bit under the weather, not able to join us here tonight. Like Carol in the 35 here this evening. Zachary Hall there in the 32, Performance Plus Motor Oil Toyota. Keith Hughes in the 82. 13 is Samuel Cruz. Ricky, here in practice, do we maybe want to go on board with 23 Roger Nebelsack, see just how we get around this course?
Yeah, let's go. Let's hop in with him.
You see he's coming up the hill here, just down the back straightaway into this tight S's portion of the racetrack. Really, this track two-sided. You got this more technical area, then you got the high-speed area just past the start-finish line here through the final couple corners. Goes Roger. Never mind, that was a lie. I have not raced at Mid-Ohio on very many occasions. I don't know about you, Ricky, but I have a feeling you're in a similar boat. Here we go through the final set of corners. I'll take you through a lap here with Roger. So there's start-finish line down into turn one. You want to try to get as far left as possible right on this curving. Heck, drive over it. Back on the throttle down this long straightaway into turns 2 and 3. Hairpin corner down in this end of the racetrack. Fans are going to get a good show down there. Good passing zone on the restarts especially. Now we get a good launch. Long straightaway down to turn number 4. With a little bit of a kink in here. There it is. They're going downhill into turn number 4 as well before you get ready to go back uphill, 90-degree corner. Roger does a good job kind of apexing it. Now uphill into a blind corner number 5. Into 6. Little S's portion here, 7 and 8. Another big right-hander, 9. Get back on the gas. Hopefully you don't spin the wheels too much. We're going to go back uphill here. Into our final set of corners. And Ricky, that's a lap at Mid-Ohio.
That's a pretty good lap, Joe.
What did he go that time?
Well, I don't know now.
Well, that's unfortunate. Tommy, a constant jokester in chat. He says this is what Mid-Ohio would be if he drew it from memory. You got a good memory then, Tommy. Maybe something was up with the weather, because now it looks a lot brighter, doesn't it?
It does.
Tommy, what you eating at home? Oh, Zachary Hall, Keith Hughes, they're wrecking. Ah, that's not good. They both might be hurt. Might need Jack Harvey to sub in for them. Folks, again, as always, can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN's coverage of the Maverick Cup Series here live tonight from the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. JoeTowNetwork joined by Ricky Collette up here in the booth this evening. Make sure if you haven't already, it's always appreciated if you please, oh please, drop a like on the video and subscribe. Again, doing that helps support us so much here on JTN. As always, cannot thank you folks at home enough for your constant support of what we're doing here, especially on Tuesday nights with Maverick Night in America. Again, make sure, drop a like on the video, subscribe. You can also watch. We got a great back catalog of races. All the Maverick Cup Series here this year. Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series. Mondays of Thunder. Fast Renegade Cup Series. TMP, ASRA. Some ISRL events from earlier in the year. Open Speedway. A couple of Saturdays, as well as the USORL. Again, cannot thank you folks enough at home, as always, for tuning in. Giving us some support. Hobo Racing, too. Almost forgot to mention them. And Excel. And, again, cannot thank you folks enough, as always, for your support of us here on JTN. We can't do any of this without you guys at home, without you guys tuning in. And it is a pleasure of ours to be on your computers, your phones, your tablets, or your TV screens at home here on a Tuesday night. Isn't that right, Ricky?
That is right, Joe. That's all we got.
That's all we got.
All I got.
And just waiting for qualifying to begin here this evening. Attrition going to be the key word here tonight, Ricky. Not nutrition. Attrition.
Attrition, nutrition, the fission,
Division?
division.
Were you good at division in like in elementary school?
Well, Joe, I'm an engineer, so if I wasn't good at division, there would probably be an issue.
I don't know. Choose your calculators.
I could use my calculator. That's true. I do count on my fingers quite routinely. You still count with your fingers, Joe?
No.
You didn't sound confident in that statement. Do you count with your fingers now that I've said that? Joe?
I'm counting how many times I've counted on my fingers with my fingers. I don't know if I
Dear
need to
me.
add this one or not. What do you got cooked up for us tonight, Ricky? Oh, it's 8 Dorsey.
Hamburger.
Oh, hamburger.
No, I'm lying. I don't know.
Oh. You had anything fun recently? I know we didn't have Maverick Night last week. Did you have anything fun with last Tuesday night?
No.
Okay.
I had to think about that, but no, not really.
Okay. Been to any new cool restaurants in the area?
Not really.
Oh. You're more of a Applebee's guy?
I went to Chili's on my birthday. When was my birthday? Oh, last Saturday. Well, not
two
last
Saturdays
Saturday.
ago.
Saturday before last on
Yeah.
13th, so I did that.
Okay. You went to Chili's?
Yeah.
Did you get baby back ribs?
Yes.
I want my baby back. Were they good?
They were pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
Never go wrong with those.
Folks, if we're not entertaining, please let us know, because we're trying. Musa back in the 04 this week. TMP Productions Mustang. 23, Roger Nebelsick. Musa was in that car last couple of races. John Dotson in the 75. Classic Arcade Repair YouTube channel. Classic Arcade Repairs, plural. I feel like, the PCB repairs.
The plurality of man.
Were you a big how much electrical engineering stuff did you have to do in
I have
college?
zero idea on how to do anything electrical engineering wise.
You didn't have to take like a circuits class or anything?
I mean, I had to take like a rudimentary, like, I can't remember what I had to take. I had to take something reminiscent of that.
Okay. Like if I gave you a circuit diagram, you'd be able to at least kind of read it.
Kind of read it, yeah.
Like as much as a mechanical should know how to read it. I have another question. Did you call it in college? Did you call it yourselves mechies?
Did I what?
So like here, when people are like, "Oh, what major are you?" "Oh, I'm a mechie."
Yeah,
That's
we
all
say
I
mechie.
Okay, all right. I don't know. They also wanted us to call ourselves engineers, which is so
say
weird.
that?
I don't know.
Weirdos?
It was a question. Xavier Brown there in the 30. Scan that QR code to help donate here. That's the other thing, Tommy. I said Emmy too. I'm an Emmy.
You have an Emmy?
No, but I am an Emmy.
They gave us an Emmy? It's about damn time.
I'm technically still a student for like another week. And just working open and practice here from Mid-Ohio. Waiting for qualifying to begin. Seems like we're still waiting for a couple guys to show up.
Joe, what are you looking for in this race tonight? I think I already said that. Didn't we already have this discussion, actually, now I'm thinking about it?
We did. That was your opening question to kind of put the ball back in my court.
Okay.
Are we qualifying? We're
I can just keep repeating
qualifying!
myself. I keep repeating myself. I just start repeating myself.
We're qualifying!
Yay!
Hooray! All right, well, qualifying's underway here from Mid-Ohio while the drivers are out there on track. Let's get a word from our friends with AutoSim 2. Have you ever wanted to manage your own racing team? Or what if you could go back in time to see if a particular season could have finished differently? Well, folks, have no fear because AutoSim 2 is here. With fully customizable roster files, you can create your own world or try to recreate the past. Heck, you could even try to predict the future through AutoSim 2's Sim mode. Don't like the passive approach? Well, then get more hands-on in owner mode, where you decide who drives your cars and what companies will sponsor them. Down on your luck? Well, then scout some new talent that will get you to the top. Already super successful? Try moving up the ladder or expanding to truly solidify your racing empire. However you want to play, AutoSim 2 has you covered and is now available for purchase through the Steam store for $9.99. Now go make your mark and build your legacy in AutoSim 2. Again, folks, AutoSim 2 is now available on Steam for $9.99. You can go check it out. Again, AutoSim 2 now available on Steam for $9.99. Ricky, I've asked you this question a couple times, but if you could go back in time and manage a team any year in the sport in AutoSim 2, what year and what team would it be?
Oof. I don't know because I've done them all. I can't. I don't know if I have a particular one. I feel like I've done them all.
Mm.
I mean, like you just go through different ones. You're like, I want to challenge myself, and you start. One minute you're Bill Davis, and the next minute you're like Dave Marcus, then you're Morgan Shepherd.
Mm. I think it'd be cool if
Derek Cope
take over MWR in like 2005, 2004.
Tell them don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't switch to Toyota.
You're in trouble.
Don't switch to Toyota.
Clinton, you're not itchy. Stop it.
I think it'd be cool to take over one of the Roush team, like Roush in like 2014, and see if you could stop them from like.
I don't think you would be able to.
Dying. Heck, take over in like 15, so that way it's a little more of a challenge, maybe. I mean, because people forget Chris Buescher was kicking butt in the Xfinity series there for a little bit too.
Before they closed. Chris Buescher.
Buescher. But he was kicking butt down there in the Xfinity series for a while.
He was. Two championships. I think they were back to back, weren't they?
I don't think he won two.
Didn't? Oh, sorry, Xfinity championship. I thought he won two of them for some reason.
I don't think so. He won 2015. His Chase won
I think
14.
that's what I'm thinking of.
I don't think he won 2016. I could be mistaken. I honestly don't know who won 2016.
I did.
What?
Yeah, I won 2016. You know that was me? I did that.
Ooh. Let's look this up. Now I'm curious. Let's see.
Oh, Joe, qualifying's done.
Hallelujah. Daniel Suarez won in 2016, remember? Because Cole Witt stayed out.
Oh, yeah.
All right, folks. Qualifying has concluded. Ricky, why don't you take us through tonight's starting lineup?
With pleasure, Joe. For tonight's race here from the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course, we will have 14 cars starting tonight. Is that correct? Yeah, 14 cars starting tonight, starting on a pole at a time of 1 minute 25.529 seconds. In car number 6 is going to be Mr. Tate Dorsey. In spot number 2 is going to be the 15 car, piloted by Fabia McKay. Was it MK or McKay?
MK.
MK, right?
That's
that
what
was what
I
it was,
say.
MK, because we kept saying McKay and it was wrong. Right?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Keith Hughes, 82, starts third. In fourth spot, goes to a 32 car, piloted by Zachary Hall. In the fifth spot will be car number 13, piloted by Samuel Cruz this evening. In position number 6 is car number 75. That's going to be piloted by Sean Dotson. Xavier Brown in the 30 car will be starting for the 7th spot. And the last car to take a time in qualifying tonight is going to be the 51 car of Jason Dady. As the field picked on a random draw. Spot number 9 goes to the 22 car of Mr. Benjamin Snyder. And car number 35 is going to be Mike Carroll starting from the 10th spot. 11th goes to the 04 car of Tom Musa. 13th is going to go to the 23 car of Roger Nebelsack. I think I got that right. I don't think I got that right. Tom Musa is in 11th. 12th is Roger Nebelsack. 13th is going to be the 42 car of RJ Bishop. And rounding out the field in spot number 14, in car number 27 is going to be James Sykes. And that's going to be your starting lineup here from Mid-Ohio. Joe, I think we got someone ready to go here, ready to come up into the booth when you're ready.
Yeah, let's go ahead and dial up the driver of the number 22 here this evening, Benjamin Snyder. Ben, you got a copy?
Yes, I got a copy. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes,
Yep.
yes, we can. And Benjamin, you're coming off of a big game show this past weekend, Doubt Live.
It's not a game show. It's a live reality game.
Live reality
It's an
game, I'm
original
sorry.
concept. It's not Survivor. It's not Big Brother. It's not The Amazing Race. It's an original concept created by JT Tranberg based on the online reality game Digital Doubt. It was a great time down in Davenport.
Well, a great time down there. Kind of how fun is that experience to be on one of those LRGs?
Well, I've been wanting to do this for a couple of years. I've been on the Live Reality Games podcast with my good friend Kurt Carlson a couple times, and he's one of the sponsors of my number 22 car. And I said I could find a girlfriend on one of these things. That was not my mentality going into this game. My mentality was just to play the game and play it to its fullest extent, but that didn't happen. I was voted out in the third cycle, tied for 21st place, in a double elimination.
Well, tied for 21st place, double elimination.
An
How
early game twist screwed me over.
yeah, how does this prepare you for maybe participate in one of these games in the future?
Well, I mean, there's an advantage that may have been good or bad. And I should have put my name out there. It would have let me decide the pairings for the It Takes Two to Tightrope challenge, which was a team challenge. And I could have been paired with another contestant besides who I was paired with. And it was really me putting the team at a disadvantage because I had difficulty finding one of the answers to a specific question in that challenge, and that resulted in, because my partner is being targeted, us being voted out together.
Mm-hmm. Well, voted out in that one. Now we turn our attention to this race here tonight. It's a road course. I know you love coming to these, making the lefts and the rights. What's your outlook tonight for this 22 team?
Well, it might not be my best night. I know we have another car here tonight that's looking like it's not going to start the race, but we want to get this 22 up towards the front. I know I've won at Lime Rock on iRacing, but I've never won NR. I know road courses aren't necessarily my best on NR. Michigan is my best track on this game. It's just with the cars I run in iRacing on the road courses, they're so much easier to control.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ben, good luck here tonight. Before we let you go, obviously you're running everything here as well. Before we let you go, is there anyone you want to shout out?
Well, I'd like to shout out all of my Doubt Live castmates. I'm not going to name them all. I'd like to shout out my sponsors: Maverick, Race Gear Merch, Live Reality Games, Budget Customs, my family, my friends, everyone who's helped this 22 team get to where it is today. And folks, we're always looking for new drivers. So if you're looking for a place to race, if you want some great racing, well, yeah, come to Maverick Cup Series. It's Maverick Night in America.
Maverick Night in America, indeed, Ben. Again, glad to hear you had a fun time this past weekend. Can't thank you enough for your time here before this race tonight. Good luck tonight, and hope to be talking with you after a good run here this evening.
That'd be great to be back in the booth with the top 3, but I don't know if it's going to happen. We got some great drivers in here tonight.
Great drivers
the
here.
MOT crew's always great.
Great drivers in here tonight. Indeed, Benjamin Snyder, driver of the 22. Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
And Ricky here, Ben, he is amped up. He's ready to go here tonight. I mean, we're ready to go up here in the booth.
Yeah, it should be. Well, I'm all amped up. Are you amped up, Joe?
I'm amped up. Are you amped up?
I'm amped up.
All right.
I don't know. You didn't seem convincing. You seem convincingly amped up, Joe.
Like we're missing audio.
Missing audio?
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
I can't hear anything, Joe. Are you
Not
there?
from you. We're missing NR audio. Let's we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break here, folks. We'll be right back on JTN. All right, we're back here on JTN. Kind of hoping to see if these audio gremlins work themselves
You
out.
took my idea, Joe. I said that.
I
when
know,
we were
you
off mic.
You said it when we were off mic. That was Ricky's idea, but we're lined up and we're getting ready to race.
Lined up and ready to race.
Perfect timing. We're back in the saddle tonight. JTN, we're live from the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course Field behind our Dodge Charger pace car here this evening.
Yo, it looks like that pace car's down on pit road. We're ready to roll here.
It's a quick start here tonight, folks. Tate Dorsey with control. Green flag. We're on our way from the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. OBMK on the outside, able to take the lead, but contact already. Dotson around here in turns 1 and 2. Xavier Brown also involved in this one.
They get rolling. They're already back on.
Down into this first hairpin corner. You see everyone taking it nice.
Oh, the 15 sideways, Joe, right in front of the field.
Bovia MK around in front of the field, now backing out in front of everyone.
And now he's gone. And now he's back. And now he's gone again. Now he's back.
I think we're under caution.
What makes you think that?
We're going slow.
You're going slow. I'm up to speed.
The 15, he's going to go around here.
There's a very slow rotation.
Yeah. He just tried to get back on the gas. Spun that 15 car around. And we lost the game. Oh my goodness. We are off to a blazing start here tonight. Maverick Night
What's
America.
intermission music? Monty Python, God. Culture, Joe.
What?
This is the intermission music. That's what they make.
Okay, I wasn't... What?
You were like, oh, we're off to a blazing start. Like I wasn't appropriate by doing that.
No, it wasn't it. It was because we're having all the technical difficulties tonight.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
I see where you. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Oh, Ricky, the world doesn't revolve around you, buddy.
I don't know. I started doing that, and you immediately went, "Oh, we're already doing that." I didn't know what you meant. You gotta convey these things. You gotta convey. You gotta amplify yourself.
I don't think folks at home want me. And Phobia MK has retaken the lead.
I wonder if they were going by the scoring loops. I'll have everyone at home know there are at least 35 scoring loops around the track.
Look at this camera. You can't even see the cars because of this
Can't even
big
see
tree.
anything, yeah.
That's crazy. Look at this one. Look at that.
Damn landscapers.
Bristol must have been thinking about the trees.
Can I say damn? Are we allowed to say damn?
I think so.
Oh. Flipping landscapers.
You know, at this point, are you having a good time, Ricky?
I'm having a...
Exactly. So, you know, let's just have a good time.
2 laps here in Mid-Ohio. 15 car of MK leading. So I guess MK is going to...
Keep the lead for some
keep
reason?
the lead. Yeah, Keith Hughes will be second. I wonder if that's all the way through the field, to be honest, Joe. I don't think it is. The 75 is behind the 30, so I don't think...
I don't know. Well, they pit.
No, that is true. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. So maybe they just gave everyone back that position on the start.
Folks,
But,
drop a like,
regardless.
subscribe, comment. Tell us where you are in chat. Tell us where you're tuning in from here this evening. It can be a real place. It can be a fake place. I don't care.
Jimmy Johnson has 9 toes.
Really?
No, Joe, I'm just making that up.
Oh. You said it so convincingly.
Yeah, I know.
Ricky,
Did I fool anyone at home?
I would
Like,
never
comment,
think...
and subscribe if I fooled anyone at home with that.
Your YouTube short. Jimmy Johnson only has 9 toes.
Jimmy Johnson only has 9. That might be libel. He might be able to sue us for that as we're coming back to green here. MK going to be leading us here in car number 15. Napa 15 got that green flag in the air. We are back going to lap 356. Nice event here at Mid-Ohio.
Oh! Keith Hughes with the big lockup down into one. Tate Dorsey's throwing some smoke. Dorsey able to hold on to the spot.
Honda, but he's not driving a Honda lawnmower. He's driving a Honda car
It's
mower.
not supposed
to mow grass.
Xavier Brown, here comes Sean Dotson.
Keith
Big
gets sideways, Tate gets sideways. Who else is going to get sideways off this turn?
Did we lose Benjamin Snyder?
Yeah, it looks like he retired.
Oh. Why?
I'm not sure. Keep an eye on the front here. 15 in the 6 having a spirited battle already. You see the 15 go wide. Tate's just going to try to take advantage of that down low, but he can't get there just yet. He's going to have a good run right here.
Oh,
you see the
Folio?
15 going wide. Tate Dorsey's going to get to the inside of him, but then it goes into this right-hander here. Another hard right-hander. This midsection of the track here, Joe, is really tricky to try to set up a pass there. Because if someone stumbles, you don't really have that opportunity to jump in to set up the pass.
Jason Dady into a tire barrier. Also, Keith Hughes is just gone.
Sure, I'll come back.
I don't know.
Roger Nebelsack, Tom Musso race for position, 6th and 7th. Nebelsack gonna dive on him going into this last turn here. Make that pass. It could be for that 6th position. Turn 1 here is so interesting, Joe. You see where those rumble strips are, and they drive directly over them. They don't even try to stay with the contours of the turn. Oh, MK kind of goes wide here. I wonder if this is by design.
I think the big thing these drivers are trying to understand is how much throttle they can really put into it. Seeing a lot of wheel spin, not a lot of traction to the rear wheels in this car, in this setup.
Well, Joe, that third turn there, I mean, you see Tate Dorsey sliding it there. I think it's not even just getting the power back down. It's just hitting those braking points the car wants to slide. But I think the car's just generally loose. What seemed to happen to the 15, then almost to the 6. Well, the 15 at the start, and then the 6 almost that first lap back, was that it almost seemed like the car over-rotates in that third turn. If you go down low, then it just wants to step sideways on exit, because the 15 actually tried to enter it high and took the turn high. Almost kind of like you would at the carousel at the 6 is sideways. He keeps it straight, but much like you would at the carousel at
Watkins
Road America.
Oh, Road America.
Yeah. You know that really big right-hand carousel turn that you kind of you think you're supposed to stay down low, and then you realize that you have to like taper it out, like middle of the corner to pull it back down. It's kind of like that.
That big carousel that leads onto the straightaway going into Canada corner, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That time, MK takes that low line though, keeps it nice and steady. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just full of smoke.
We're kind of watching this battle right now for third. We're behind Samuel Cruz is Tate Dorsey, Roger Nebelsack, and Tom Musa. Dorsey making a move to the inside here for that third spot. MK is gone. So is the 32 is Zachary Hall. Comes the 6 down into the corner. Going to have the preferred line, and he'll go ahead and move on through. Cruz trying to cross over. Not going to have the preferred position into the next quarter. Maybe some contact, though, uphill. Allows Roger Nebelsack to now move side by side with the 13. Nebelsack able to move on third. Now Tom Musa going to look to do the same in the 04. Roger, of course, won down in Mexico City by surviving the race. Also had a good run going, but a lot of talked about Mexico City being a big survival race. Top 6, kind of our 3rd through 6th positions together right now.
At the 9th, racing each other. 35 Carroll goes to the inside of the 51. Dady makes the pass. Dady go try to get back on the outside. Can't get to him.
They're both
35
cutting
goes off in
grass.
the grass, so it's going to give Dady the position back.
Keith Hughes has rejoined the race too. Fell out of the server in his 82 Honda Accord. But up front, it's still the 15 Napa Chevy. Fovia MK.
Cruz and Musa back there, 04 and 13, having a good battle for that 5th spot.
Chevrolet versus Ford battling for the final spot inside the top 5. See Tate Dorsey letting Roger Nebelsack go on by. 23 moves up onto the podium. And you watch this battle for the 4th spot. Or 5th spot, rather. My apologies.
Ford to the inside of that 13, went down really deep. 13 grabs the grass just a little bit. That's going to probably help Tom Musa. Nope, Cruz going to hang on to it here. Musa going to try to probably cross it over. Can't. Cruz gets a really good run off turn, but actually gets off of the dirt here, stumbles. Musa checks up a little bit for him, though. Cruz and the 04 Musa having a great battle here, still racing each other for position 5th and 6th. Well, neither one can really get an edge, as Cruz gets back ahead of Musa. Musa trying to make a charge on the outside. Cruz going to get in at a weird angle in this last turn. That's going to let Musa carry the momentum on by him.
Move Tom Musa up into the top 5. We're still locked in a battle here for that spot, though. Everyone's starting to run down the 15 of MK.
Yeah, notice that 15. He kind of had a distance for a little bit there, Joe. The lead kind of went away, but now it's starting to expand out a little bit as he has it right now in a 1.27 second gap from relative to start finish line, of course. But Zachary Hall just ran his best lap of the race last time by. So did not Tom Musa, excuse me, Roger Nebelsack and Tate Dorsey. So I think these guys are getting privy to what the 15 car is doing.
How important is, as we're having some camera difficulties, it would appear, how important is it to kind of get into a rhythm on one of these road courses?
Very important, insanely important. Because that's how you maximize your time. There's so many areas that you can make a mistake on here. You really need to go full robot mode to make it to the end of this one of these races. Because any little mess ups are going to kill your lap times. Overthinking anything, even a little bit, messes you up, critically.
Apologies, folks. Wait for timing and scoring to catch up, but MK there in the 15. Roger Nebelsack and Tom Musa both down on pit lane. First of our leaders down.
First of our leaders down. One lap is this 9 of 56 tonight, so that will probably give us an idea of
5 stops.
How far they can make it to the end of a fuel run. How many stops you have to do? That's going to be at least 4 stops. Probably 5, Joe.
5, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Better be good down on pit lane tonight. Leader Phobia MK in the 15.
Keith Hughes coming off pit road.
I'm going to watch this battle for second spot right now between Zachary Hall and Tate Dorsey. Dorsey starting to apply some more pressure to the back of the 32. But Tate going to come down pit lane this time.
MK stays out with Zachary Hall, so those guys will stay out for another lap here.
Be a little bit closer to maybe not needing that extra stop at the end of this race. Again, we're not too... don't have all the information about what these drivers can get on the tank of Sunoco Racing fuel here this evening. Could have been a call, too, for some of these guys pitting before the leader to come get fresh tires. Hopefully try to attack the lead that MK has created in the 15. Tate Dorsey saying they can go 18 on fuel. So tires, a larger concern, it would appear.
But how much you could save those tires, though?
Well, I mean, in theory, if you drive really slow, I'm sure you can save tires. The leader down pit lane, Zachary Hall as well. Let's find Roger Nebelsack. He got around Tate Dorsey. Here he is coming down the front straightaway. Leaders still on pit lane. They just dropped the jack on the 15 of MK. So Roger Nebelsack going to get by the 32 and going to draw close to the 15 here. Move Roger up to second once things cycle through. I don't know, Tristan. I don't know. Congrats, though. Congrats. That's a dub. That's a dub. I'm clapping over here. I don't know. There we go. You can hear it. The success that people have on those apps. I've never had any of it. But hey. Congratulations.
Okay, in the second spot here right now. Who's listed as our leader, Joe? 13 car, looks like.
I believe that would be Samuel L. Cruz. There you see him.
John Dotson currently holding that second spot here, but 13, like I said, of Cruz holding the lead 9 seconds right now on the 75 car of Sean Dotson. And then behind him, 19 seconds back, is the 15 car of MK. I believe the top 2 haven't pitted yet. Is that correct, Joe?
MK's pit.
No, not MK. The top 2. There's 13 and the 75.
Oh yeah, I believe that's correct. So they're gonna try to stretch the fuel as far as possible. And Ricky, if that kind of prevents them from taking one stop, I think that might be the strategy.
I think so too.
I mean, there's Dotson has a 20-second lead over MK right now. New sponsor for the 46 in the Maverick Cup Series with Hooters. Congratulations to the 46 team. Made a new sponsor. Oh yeah, took 10 seconds off the gap to Dotson in the 75 the last lap, so. Oof. Watch Samuel Cruz in the 13, see when he likes to come down pit lane.
Yeah, staying out for the moment here.
Like to remind you folks at home, presented by our friends at Scheme Haven, we got some great races coming up. First up, it's the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from the Lowe's Motor Speedway this Thursday night, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Then the Maverick Cup Series heads to Charlotte next Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series Thursday, June 1st from Gateway. Coverage of all those races, of course, live right here only on JTN, presented by our friends at SchemeHaven.com. They don't have as good of a tagline as TWB, though.
TWB.
Together, we're better. We're always better with you folks at home tuning in. Thank you, Greg. Tristan, let's not. Let's not. Joe, shut that down right away. Well, The 15 hasn't been able to close the gap as much here. It's really all in this section of the track where these guys on the older tires, Ricky, they've lost a lot of ground.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if it's just that if they can overcome that one turn in the track, if they can kind of get any benefit that might help them around the rest of the place. But for right now, yeah, it seems like it's killing them.
Remind folks at home, you can get your Maverick Night in America t-shirts now available on the JTN merch store. You know, Curry's just going up the hill, so the 15 of MK is quickly closing the gap. Pete Dorsey with a big send down to the corner close into the 15. We know the 13 is probably about out of fuel. Would expect Samuel Cruz down pit lane this time. Although, I mean, Ricky, I think this strategy is going to work out decently.
I think so too. You can never go wrong with cutting those pit cycles short. If you can find a way to do it.
I mean, if you can make one for every two that they make, that kind of puts them in a bind.
It does. It still kind of works out if they're caught off guard by this.
Let's see, 13 gonna go one more lap.
Oh, Joe, the 15 I think had some issues.
Uh-oh.
He spun out.
Oh no. That's a big...
Or look at the rest of these guys. Yeah, he got caught off in the sand trap.
Oh no.
Actually went into the tire barrier pretty hard.
And I mean, this starts a corner or two before. If we watch the replay here, gonna hit this curb. This car is gonna get upset. He's gonna take it into the grass. And just bam, into the tire barrier. So Phobia MK has been the fastest car all night long into the tire barrier. Has now lost so much ground. A huge development here at Mid-Ohio.
A huge development indeed. That's going to put the 13 of Cruz kind of still in a league of his own here. The 6 of Pete Dorsey now in that second spot. 23, Roger Noble second. Third, fourth spot goes to Sean Dotson in the 75 car. 15 is going to settle down. Might actually settle down fourth here. He's already passed Dotson back to that fourth position, but he's a ways back from the leader now. 13 car Cruz coming down pit road.
That's kind of when we would expect it, right? So that'll move Tate Dorsey now to the lead, the number 6. James, you are correct. We do now know the Hail Melon does not work at Mid-Ohio. He gets stuck in the tires. Steven, don't get me started. Don't get me started. We all know it works at Phoenix. Ricky and I were there. Oh yeah, MK in the 15 is starting to put some good laps back together. Although, again, the damage to this car is going to be the real question mark. Especially through the early portion of this racetrack. Also, got 17 folks tuning in, only 7 likes. Come on, guys. If you haven't already, please, oh please hit that like button. Again, it does do a lot to help support us here on JTN. 18 folks and only 7 likes. Wow. Ricky, we're just not likable tonight, huh?
We're never likable,
Oh.
generally speaking.
That was really sad. Nellisek trying to find a way around Mike Carroll here. 35 a little off pace. Hopefully not having the same issues as last time we were on a road course. Car got stuck with only second gear. Roger able to get on by. Tate Dorsey, again, still your leader in the 6. Not enough engagement with chat for a like right now. Tristan, I have been engaging with you specifically all night. That's not fair. That's not fair. Thank you, Gordo. Love you too, buddy. And Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. Chat, if you're out there, what'd you think of the All-Star race this past weekend? I'll turn that question to you, Ricky.
That was pretty fun.
All right, is that the depth of your analysis?
Yeah, just about.
Tristan says mid. Tommy says he didn't watch. Gordo's saying the short track package made it a lackluster race. That's the analysis that you should be giving, Ricky. Maybe I need to get Gordo back up in the booth.
Yeah, maybe we need to get Gordo back up in the booth.
Ricky's
That's
like,
all I got.
Overhated wasn't the best, but it wasn't as bad as people said. Tommy, we'll get to Indy qualifying. Oh, Gordo might be making a return to the booth. I just saw Dady get into the wall there. Gordo, I need you to make a campaign video for being back in the booth. We'll rig the election for you. And I didn't say that, but we'll rig the election for you. But I didn't say that. Again, you can check out the Fake Racers podcast this week. Myself, Davey Hazard, Matthew Steelman over on JTN2. You can go check that out. Tristan, do it. I'm telling you, folks, I am the most convincible person, I think, in the world. I think Ricky can attest to that. He got a huge raise this offseason. You can make a campaign, or you can lay something out. You can probably convince me. Greg saying it was pretty interesting. Handling could have been better, but all in all, nice historical moment being back at North Wilkesboro. Tommy, so that's the problem. I don't have $1 million. But if I did, you probably could. You see any black helicopters around here like DW was seen over the weekend, Ricky?
I have not. I'll keep an eye out for him. Now I'm worried about him, Joe.
Rad Dad Chad saying, I bet Keith wishes North Wilkesboro was a dirt track. What do you want, Tommy? That was the moment of the night when Mike Joy just turned to DW and was like, "Hey DW, you saw more of those helicopters than anyone else at the racetrack." That was moment of the night.
The Jacks.
The fact that they put the three back together, the original three back together, it was amazing. I hope as long as everyone stays healthy, of course, and is able to do it, when Mike Joy finally decides to hang up the headset for his last race, they get those three back together and let them call the race. I think that would be something pretty remarkable, pretty cool to do. As you could tell, I guess I don't know. I don't know, Tommy. I think that would be something pretty cool, because those three, that you could tell they were having a good time up there in the booth. That, you know, I don't always get the impression that as the 75's off the track there. He's lost a tire, Ricky. Oh no.
He has lost a tire indeed.
Let's get a replay of that. Oh, here's... Man, we missed all kinds of incidents. Let's watch this one. Here's one. Between the 75 and the 30. Ugh. That might have been where the 75 lost the tire. That was back on lap 21. And yeah, the 75's without the tire after that. He's been limping around. He's now down on pit lane. 23 and 15 both on pit road. So pit stops are beginning. We got another crash. A replay there. Alright, don't know how these guys crash, but here's Mike Carroll, just misses the corner. Keeps the car rolling.
Are still spitting here, I think.
And
oh, no, wait, no. Oh, everyone's good. Never mind. False alarm.
Ricky, did you see this incident between the 30 and the 35? Lap 22?
Oh?
Well, here it is for the folks at home.
Oh. That was Xavier Brown into the grass, into the tire barrier, Joe, in the last turn. Brown keeps it straight, though. Keeps it rolling.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, indeed.
This is why we need spotters around the track. Not the egotistical kind. Classic Mid-Ohio wreck. I thought the All-Star race was pretty good. I think softer tire would have definitely helped it a little bit. But, yeah, Tate Dorsey off of pit lane. Here in the 6th. Didn't wait too long to come down pit road this time. That might cycle the 13 to the point. Maybe. Maybe not. Unsure. We need BP back in the booth.
Always need feedback in the booth.
Always what?
Always need feedback in the booth.
Oh, I said BP.
Oh, BP, sorry.
Yeah.
I said feedback.
That is not what I said. You think... Oy vey. We could use feedback up here, guys. Everyone's always
There
so
we go.
nice to us. Everyone always, not that kind of feedback. Everyone's always so nice to us. Can't thank you guys enough. You know, when I'm down, and I know I have a broadcast that night, I know the JTN fans, they're going to pick me back up, you know? I know they got my back. Oof.
Hey, Dorsey's still leading at the moment in that 6 car. Second right now, staggering 30 seconds back is the 13 car Cruz, who's coming back down pit road, Joe.
I think the 13 hadn't made that pit stop yet on this cycle. Maybe. How about this race tonight at Mid-Ohio, Ricky?
It's pretty Ohio-ish, Joe.
It is.
Middle of the Ohio.
Oh wait,
even.
I gotta do something. There we go. And folks, make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video. Appreciate that. Also subscribe. I think we're at 13:59 coming into tonight. So hopefully,
Something like that.
hopefully you see that number go up after the broadcast and not down. And as always, be a friend, tell a friend about our streams here on JTN. It's a big help when you guys support us, when you share the streams. We can't thank all of you enough out there. Thanks, Steven. Really appreciate that one. Can't thank you folks enough out there for constantly supporting us here on JTN, for being fans of ours. We're fans of yours. It's always fun to see folks in chat and being active and talking with us wherever we're racing, whenever we're racing. And yeah, with that being said, we got more great racing coming up here. First, it's Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from the Lowe's Motor Speedway. Coverage kicking off 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time Thursday night as we're coming down lap traffic. Here comes Tate Dorsey. Big dive to the inside of Xavier Brown. I think 35 is going to blow the corner again. Yeah, unfortunate. But not as bad as last time. Improving. HVRL Maverick Cup Series next Tuesday night from Charlotte. Charlotte and Lowe's are the same. And then the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from Gateway. Again, coverage for all those races exclusively live right here only on JTN. Presented by our friends at SchemeHaven.com. You can go check it out for all of your paint teams. Resources, again, SchemeHaven.com. 6 car is on the edge. Tommy, I won't say the next part, but Ricky, do you think he could lose it here? Oh, 42, RJ Bishop off track. Got the Jimmy Johnson Power Pride scheme on that car tonight. Talked about the 15 Phobia MKs. We saw that incident earlier. Had some heavy contact at the wall. That 15 car just hasn't had the same amount of speed as he did earlier on in the race, Ricky. Have to think there's some engine damage there. Indy 500 qualifying. Did you see any of that, Ricky? Do you partake in the IndyCar? It would appear I am talking to a brick wall, folks.
I am sorry, I was muted. I don't know how long I was muted for.
Do you partake in the IndyCar?
Yeah, I just didn't have a chance to watch qualifying this weekend. I was a bit busy.
Obviously the big story was Graham Rahal not making the race. All the Rahal, Letterman, Lanigan cars were very slow. But then Monday, Catherine Legg ran into Stephen Wilson in that Dreyer Reinbold car. Stefan, believe, I forget, he hurt his vertebrae, and gonna be out of the car getting surgery tomorrow, I believe, at a local medical facility there in Indianapolis. But Graham Rahal is gonna be part of the Indianapolis 500 this year, gonna drive that 24 car that is qualified in after the injury to Stephen Wilson. And then Alex Palou went super duper fast and won Ganassi's third straight Indy 500 pole. Dixon won the last two. Could be longer streak than that. We talked about it over on the Fake Racers podcast, folks. If you like that type of stuff, you can go check it out again over on JTN2. Still a Tate Dorsey show out in front of the field. Pokemon Cody. Roger Nebelsteck sitting in second. Phobia MK, Tom Musa, and Samuel Cruz, your top 5. Sixth place, Sean Dotson a lap down. Keith Hughes a lap down after falling out of the server early. Mike Carroll 2 down. Xavier Brown down 2. And Jason Dady down 2 as well. "26 laps to go here from Mid-Ohio. Just over halfway. Yes, Cody. Oh, man.
What do you like at, Joe?
We suck.
What did we miss?
We missed the big wreck between the 51 and the 30.
What?
We had the cameras on it, and we were looking out the window here on the front stretch, folks.
Well, yeah, we're watching the leader. What happened there?
They were right in front of the leader. Jason Dady just ran over Xavier Brown in the 30.
Oh my goodness. What?
Keep watching.
Yeah, what?
Because, folks, this continues. Let's watch it continue.
It's a long one. It's what we all feared.
Oh.
I'm a little bit befuddled, bewildered.
I think that's what we're getting yelled at for missing.
The tempers are flaring here at Mid-Ohio, Joe. Man, a fist fight in Ohio. Who would have thought?
Last time a man from Ohio wanted to fight me, he told me to meet him in Seattle. The rest of that story is for an inside audience only.
Should have gone Sean up here. Should have gone Mr. Sean Whitehill, Seattle. I almost said Seattle.
Yeah,
resident, Ohio,
Seattle native Sean Whitehill.
Ohio expert Sean Whitehill.
What happens down in Ohio?
What happens in Ohio stays in Ohio, baby.
So, Tate Dorsey, still out in front. H just vibing. Doesn't want them to do anything, anything else a little crazy like we saw there a few moments ago. Yeah, Tate might have this one in the bag at this point, Ricky.
What makes you think that, Joe?
Just got a big lead right now. About 18 seconds. Bovia has gotten into second now. Got around Roger Nebelsuck now, kind of working through some of this lap traffic, it looks like. Question from our mailbag. From Tristan. Question for the booth. What's your favorite NR mod?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I like Cup 05.
Cup 05? That's a pretty good one.
That's a pretty good one, yeah.
I love all the mods equally. I don't know if I really have a favorite mod. I don't sim a lot of NR 2003. I'm being honest. I don't know if any. We're gonna check to see if anything happened here, folks, because the 51 was off the track and the 30 was close by. Oh yeah. Here's a replay. Tommy says SS net COT.
Look how wide it is.
I guess I would go with like Manx 19, maybe. Like got a lot of use out of that one too. That's the gap to the lead. We go high. I don't even know if we'll be able to see it. Yeah, not really. Big gap for the lead right now.
having a fun old time here, Joe. Are you having a fun old time here?
Yeah.
I'd say with conviction. You gotta say with conviction.
Yeah. All teenagers scare the living out of you.
Yes. No.
They could
yes,
care
maybe
less,
so.
you know? Cats and dogs, it's raining. It's raining cats and dogs.
Ow.
Meow meow, woof woof. Maverick Night in America, folks. Hashtag Maverick Night in America here. Tate Dorsey leading the way, closing in on Tom Musa in the 04. Yeah, at one point I did. Thank you. I chimed in. Haven't you people ever heard of? You know the rest, Ricky?
What?
Do you know the rest?
For what?
Do you know I write sins, not tragedies?
No, I don't know. I don't speak Spanish.
Not a pan. You don't panic at the disco.
No, are you panicked? Are you alright? Do you need air?
Ricky is always on another planet. We're just scanning the track. Everyone's kind of running by themselves. 30 cars in the grass. Ricky's well mannered. Yeah, Steven, he does actually. That's a good point. He does just kind of sit there in that idle animation until I pose a question, and even sometimes when I pose the question, he doesn't answer. It's great.
I pose a question?
Ricky is an NPC, and Joe has to activate his dialogue.
I like that, yeah. I like the NPC. I wait till I have marching orders, damn it. Dang it. Darn it. Dang flat it.
Never forget Martinsville last season, indeed.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll happen again.
That's why you gotta tune in each and every Tuesday night, Maverick Night in America.
Diddly dang old.
Do you want to reenact an episode of King of the Hill?
Nor.
That'll have.
I don't know. You say it. Do you want me to push it more?
How many? What are our lap times looking like right now, Ricky?
Right now, Tate Dorsey is running at a time of 1.27.383, which I believe accounts to 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 383 seconds.
Oh.
Which I believe is the amount of time there is in a year, according to the musical Rent.
Yes, Tristan, that is the one. It's posted over on JTN too, so it can forever be immortalized.
Joe, do you like the hamburgers?
I actually had hamburgers today. That's what I ate today. Do you put an egg on your burger?
Do I put an egg on my burger? I've tried it before. It's not bad. And I'm not a big egg person. I don't like breakfast food at times when there isn't breakfast food.
I'm a big egg on the burger person. Throw some bacon on there too. Now, what kind of cheese are you putting on your burger?
Ooh.
Well, the 30 is wrecking the 51
Depends on what kind
again.
of burglar.
The 30 is not done with the 51.
But really?
Yep. Oh, there he goes again.
Oh, and he's into the tire barrier.
Tate Dorsey down on pit lane. Phobia MK down on pit lane. See if Roger Nebelsack will join them. He'll stay out another lap. We got a new rivalry here in the Maverick Cup Series between Xavier Brown and Jason Dady. Roger Nebelsack, your new race leader. Tate Dorsey, he is down and away.
At the end of the race.
What was that?
Should interview him at the end of the race. To root for them.
No. We don't condone doing that, but we'll watch it.
That's 51. Jason Dady off in the sand.
Oh, still struggling.
Tate Dorsey is now down to 11 seconds between him and the 15 car. Just toss that out there.
So yeah, the 15 missing the corner. Up the hill, up the hill. There is a gaggle of cars in between the 6 and the 15, though. It's this gaggle. Oh, no.
What happened?
Oh, the 82 just ran right into the back of the 51, and somehow Jason Dady was like, oh, Phobia's
the 15's
around.
around. Yeah, what's happening? When will this turn into a demo derby?
Did what he did earlier. He just clipped the apron. Or clipped the curb and right into the end of the tire barrier for Phobia.
Some kind of demoralizing derby.
At going now. Gonna hug Roger Nebelsack, and Nebelsack goes around. That was...
Xavier Brown goes across track. Right in front of Tate Dorsey. Brown gets it straight. I think Tate Dorsey's the only car that isn't, like, flying around out here, Joe.
Tate Dorsey's out of control, but he's not, like, out of control.
I think he's out of control.
51 was kind of close into the 30, so we were going to kind of watch that, but now it looks like that might not be the case. Let's get a replay of what happened with the 23 and the 15 there off of pit lane, because it's pretty interesting if you ask me. We'll go high above for this one. Gives you hopefully a good view. So here comes Roger Nebelsack out of his box. You're going to see the 15 and Phobia MK come out. And just, I think that might have spooked Roger a little bit with the 15 suddenly in his rear view. But Tate Dorsey's still out in front.
Tate Dorsey just having a hoot.
Hoot and a half right now. Wake up, Steven, wake up.
Bee boop bop.
This race has been nothing but mid.
Ohio.
Steven, I'm glad you're comfortable. That's good.
Joe, do you think that if there was more than one Ohio,
I would hate them both.
if there are 3 Ohios, do you
Hate 'em
think this
all.
one would be the center one since it's mid-Ohio?
I guess. Nelson saying
Joe, if
All-Star Race
your
2.0.
toes replaced your fingers and your fingers replaced your toes, how would you react to that?
I don't know. I guess I'd have to start writing with my feet.
You wouldn't just try to adapt to your new toe fingers?
But if your fingers were toes, you wouldn't be able to like write or hold anything with them.
I mean,
would you?
Your toes are appendages. You can move them around. I didn't say you can't move them around. You just really stumpy fingers.
Yeah, but like the thing that makes your fingers, like you have your thumb, right? Your opposable thumb. Do my feet just get transported to my arms, and my feet to my legs, or my hands to my legs? Or is it just the stumps?
No. I
a
mean
stump
quite
change?
literally. So you got your hands. You got your hand.
Ricky, are you a
your
toe
main
expert?
hand unit, and your central foot distributor.
Mm-hmm.
Those are still there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just instead of fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're all replaced with your toes in that same order. So
Right.
your big toe is now your thumb and
Right.
yada yada yada. But the point is, you now have toes for fingers, and now you have fingers for toes.
Huh.
So I'm not saying that you're replacing your hands with your feet. You'd have to write with your feet. I'm just saying you'd have very long toes and very stumpy fingers. Which, I have nothing to back this up, but I would imagine that would make you pretty good at swimming.
Hmm. Ricky, are you
Like
a
the
toe
yellow
expert?
flippers.
I'm gonna ask you again. Are you a toe expert? Ricky, I am your boss. You have to answer this question. Are you a toe expert?
I will not answer anything without my lawyer here.
Bristol's right there.
Bristol's not my lawyer. Oh
Yeah,
my
he is.
goodness. MK's in the tires and he's just sitting there, Joe.
Oh no.
I think he's stuck.
Oh man.
You and your toe nonsense, we missed this.
Oh, be quiet, you.
He has been sitting here for like, I would say, a solid minute. Oh, oh my goodness, he just went full speed into the tire barrier, no turn. Still sitting there, too. Still technically in third spot.
Are you waiting for a caution to be thrown? I don't know why we'd get one, though, because it's a single car incident. Hey, Dorsey's still out in front, folks.
Oh, Joe.
What?
Oh. Seen a call from the tower about the 30 being parked, but he's still out there and he's back with the 51.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're side by side here. Is something gonna happen? Go to the inside, going to the inside. David Brown gets on by him, but yeah, a little earlier, Tower saying 30 park, and he's still out there.
Huh. Can you disobey the tower like that?
I would think so.
You would think you
I
can?
mean, no, I would think so, but I would think you can't.
Jason Dady just ran that corner to perfection. I don't know. Jason might be trying to get back to the 30.
I'm not sure. They've been running close to each other for the last lap. I'm not really sure if something new was afoot or what happened.
We got
Quite
beef,
honest.
folks. Where's Mooncar when you need him?
Joe, this is like a seeing eye photo. The more that we look at the replay on this, the more we're gonna just find like insanity.
35 into the tires.
Uh-huh.
You okay?
Yeah.
What
Oh, no,
was-
Tower saying again, 30, you will have to park. Saying he will park. Over. We can't fix that damage.
You just set the sport back 30 years.
Tommy, I never really got him either. Just those magic eye pictures.
Folks, it's time for the Death Craver 10 to go. Death Craver is a high-octane gearhead racing thriller set in a review on Death Craver. Gearhead racing thriller set in a near-future San Francisco 18 years after the city was devastated and transformed by a massive earthquake. Young, hot-headed protagonists must navigate a track of dark, mysterious legacies, shadowy opponents, extreme privilege, and government cover-up where nothing is quite as it seems, and the ultimate stakes are beyond what any of them could possibly imagine. There is a frenetic mega sense of
get a radio communication to the Tower, the 30 team, saying, "I'm Josh Williams now," to respond to parking. He is sitting on the start-finish line.
What?
Yeah, he's sitting over on the start-finish line. I was wondering why he was sitting here. The car just came to a stop, and I just heard the correspondence. Looking in chat, I'm seeing a little bit of a, "I'm Josh Williams now."
Again, folks, Death Craver is out now. It's Zach Rogers' debut novel. Death Craver is available now on Amazon. You can learn more about Death Craver on Zach's website at ZachRogersBooks.com, as well as through social media links for his Facebook, Twitter, and much, much more. Again, that was your Death Craver 10 to go as an interesting story develops with 30 car Xavier Brown. He's now Josh Williams.
It's a protest. A protest man singing a protest song. He's not fighting with anyone. He's just sitting over here. So I mean,
I don't know whether we need to watch that or. I mean,
well, let's look at the intervals here, Joe.
Oh,
right now, the
Keith
sixth
Hughes.
machine of Mr. Tate Dorsey, lap 48 of 56 of tonight's event here at Mid-Ohio. I almost said Road Atlanta is currently
comes the
15 seconds
42.
ahead of the 23 car piloted by Roger Nebelsack.
Where's the 51? We're gonna watch the 51 here. But continue.
So, I mean, we can watch what we want. I'll let you know if Tate Dorsey explodes.
Okay. Let's hope that's not the case.
Tate Dorsey explosion watch, phase 1.
So, folks, typically server admins have the ability to kick somebody from the server. Don't know why that isn't the case right now. Now here comes
The
Jason
power of Josh
Davey.
Williams is too strong.
Power of Josh Williams is too strong. Comes Dady. Oh, Dady just drove on by. Okay, so nothing. I guess nothing happened there. We'll go back to Tate Dorsey. Marathon tonight, Ricky. It's a marathon.
It is. And you know what else is marathon? Marathon gasoline. Go to www.gasoline.com. Gasoline. We're coming for you.
What?
.49 of 56 laps complete here tonight. Tate Dorsey with a sizable lead, now down to 13 seconds. So 23 Roger Nebelsack trimmed that down just a smidgen, just a squeegin, just a tiny little hair. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. And Joe, it looks like the protest has ended. The dream is over. 30 car has retired from the event.
Dang. Gasoline.com, we're coming for you. That's what you went with. And I know you said it too with a creepy smile on your face.
No. Yes.
We should get face cams for while we're broadcasting, so people could see our emotions.
Oh, you do not.
Ricky works for Big Oil. Do you work for Big Oil?
Well, golly gee willikers, looks like you caught me. I'm an insider. I'm an inside trader.
That's not what they are getting at all.
I'm an inside NASCAR on HBO
All right.
with Michael Waltrip.
All right, Tommy, you know that's not the case.
Come visit Napa for all your auto parts you need. Napa, we're coming for you.
Is that the new tagline for every company? We're coming for you.
I'm actually, Joe, I'm glad we're talking about this. I'm actually opening up an ad agency.
Oh, the 13's around.
The 13 spun around in front of the leader. No big deal. I'm currently pitching that around. I have several different clients interested in the tagline. We're coming for you.
Heinz ketchup. We're coming for you.
Ricky on his Wesley Willis arc.
Is that a new JTN shirt?
God, I wish.
Just we're coming for you with a little JTN logo.
JTN, we're coming for you. Rock over London, rock over, rock over London, rock on Chicago. Heinz ketchup. We're coming for you.
Oh my goodness.
What a delightful gentleman. 51 of 56 laps here. Tate Dorsey is now one of two cars on the lead lap as the 13 spun around and just kind of, vibed. As you do. Vibe a little bit, have a little vibe. What's a little mid-race vibe,
I think we've been vibing all night.
But, vibing and vibing and bribing. What rhymes with vibing? Someone give me a word that rhymes with vibing.
Crying? Anything
No,
that ends with
vibing.
bing.
So vibing. So it's gotta end in a bing.
Vibing. Tribing?
Tribing. Ooh, yeah, that would work.
Riding?
What?
Vibing? Riding?
Zibing?
Driving?
Driving. Describing?
Describing?
I mean, it's gotta be, okay, 2 syllables. Vibing. Yeah.
Describing, driving, riding?
Describing
Vibing?
and vibing. Describing rhyme with vibing? I guess it does, kind of. It's a little clunky, though. Oh, Tate Dorsey slid a little bit. Oh, that's scary. Don't want to do that, Tate. Dorsey's lead is down to about 9.28 seconds, so I don't know. I don't know how much good is left in those good years, Joe.
What's that lead down to?
9.28 seconds.
Oh man, that's such a small lead.
Look, you're sitting here and you're going, oh, Ricky, that's such a big lead. That's you sitting up here in your ivory tower with your big fancy pocket watch and your monocle and your big top hat, wondering around when the stocks are gonna close. Well, I'm telling you, road course, those differentials go down really quickly when someone messes up. And watch, I guarantee you, Tate's gonna lose some time here to the 23 of Roger. 2 seconds, 9 down to 7, Joe. So,
He's cutting into that lead.
Get ready. Your monopoly ain't standing much longer,
Uh-oh, and
buddy boy.
Keith Hughes, Tate Dorsey's biggest rival, is directly ahead of the 6.
I've heard that Tate Dorsey has a seething hatred for Keith Hughes.
Well, I heard Keith has a seething hatred for Tate.
That's yeah.
So, I take you your 1 poker chip, and I raise you 2.
Joe, have you ever played poker?
Yes, but not very well.
Okay. that long sustained pause made me think I actually caught you for a second.
No, I had to think for a second. I don't know all the hands very well.
I haven't played poker since I was like 17. I learned it 1 year at summer camp.
Not band
really
camp?
well, and then I never played it again.
Were
for the
you a
rest of my
band
life.
kid, Ricky? Were you a band kid?
No.
Okay.
God, no. Just kidding. But no. I was a Boy Scout, which is arguably worse.
Yeah. Xavier, that moment was something.
Roger Nebelsack down to 6 seconds here.
3 to go?
Yes.
Well, I'm asking.
We can't comment on the Josh Williams moment, as we cannot condone rule breaking.
Yeah.
The rule of law.
We can't.
We're a country of laws, not men.
Define band kid like glasses and in like the marching band is what I'm
His
getting
glasses
at.
are mandatory.
No, but when you think of band kid, do you think of a kid with glasses on?
Yeah.
I do, so I'm just saying.
I have my tenor flute.
Tommy was a band kid, I bet. Oh, Keith Hughes, no talent. He's off the track.
I was in chorus class though, but that's because the teacher gave out candy.
Of course. I did art. That
was fun.
That was no, it was not. No, Tommy was baseball kid. I wish I could have kept being
Really?
baseball
I
kid.
wouldn't have guessed, Tommy, by your name being bass. Ball.
Scoozy says football.
Oh, he's down to 4 seconds here. Roger Nebelsack is. Joe, I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it up this quick.
He's I mean, he's been getting 2 seconds a lap. I don't know. Keith is right there too. Maybe Keith helped Roger a little bit.
It's pretty based of you, Tommy. Based ball.
Tommy,
the
I think
only
you
the only
need to-
ball sport where it's based.
Everyone spell out their the sports they played in high school or college or
I was in
middle
auto
school.
shop too. Oh, the 6 overshot the turn a little bit, John. I wonder if those tires are a little fried.
And we got 2 laps to go. Roger Nebelsack is moving right now. He is closing the gap to Tate Dorsey here. Coming through the S's for the second to final time. Keith Hughes hot on the bumper of the number 6 as well. This battle for the lead could become something in the closing lap of this race. Tate Dorsey has been out front for the majority of the second half. Has done a good job managing the tires, managing the lead, but Roger Nebelsack is looking to cut into it here.
Tate Dorsey comes through this last little right-hander. Going to be coming to take the white flag. 1 lap to go. Can Tate Dorsey hang on to this? Roger Nebelsack's trying to chew into that lead. Let's see, 4.75 last time by. Right now, it is down to 2.19 seconds, Joe. A whopping 2 seconds at 1 lap. Let's see if Roger can get him. And Keith Hughes is going to the outside of the 6. That's going to mess with his line here.
Keith Hughes battling with Tate Dorsey. Roger Nebelsack closing the gap. Has he saved enough Goodyear, or General Tire in his case, on all 4 wheels? Tate Dorsey, though, out in front by a wee bit of a margin. Keith Hughes right there behind that 82, down a couple laps here tonight. And this is where the 23 really makes up a lot of time, Ricky, through this portion of the racetrack. As the 6 is going to get
the
really
6
loose.
slides it. The 82 slides it. Nebelsack slides it.
Coming up on lap traffic, that's Jason Dady in the 51.
You do not want to be in this spot if you're Tate Dorsey. Oh, log jammed. Worst time, locked him up. There he goes.
I think that's going to be enough. Because now Roger's going to have to get through 2 lapped cars. It's going to be too hard to do that here through this final portion of the racetrack.
Oh my goodness, look at this run he's getting though, but I think it's not gonna be enough here, Joe. Coming off of the last turn, Tate Dorsey, the Intimidator, gonna be coming off of the last turn here to take the checkered flag. Tate Dorsey wins at Mid-Ohio.
Roger Nebelsack gonna come home and, oh my god!
And our winner goes into the tire barrier.
Tate is okay. His Keith Hughes okay. He's not moving. Right into that.
They usually don't move, Joe.
What?
You say he's not moving. They usually don't move.
What do you mean? Here's a replay.
It's a video game. He don't move. He's all pixels.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, do some like a math or some.
Tate Dorsey, your race winner here tonight. He'll get to burn it down for the fans at Mid-Ohio.
Burn it down. Our car might catch on fire. No, he's doing. Okay, he's burning it down. Burn it down, Tate Dorsey.
Yeah, we'll talk with our top 3 finishers here in a moment. We'll also get your results on your screens at home. Again, folks, can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN tonight. If this is where you have to leave us, make sure before you do, you leave a like on the video and subscribe. Results incoming. And before we get those to you at home, let's get a word with our friends from AutoSim 2. Have you ever wanted to manage your own racing team? Or what if you could go back in time to see if a particular season could have finished differently? Well, folks, have no fear because AutoSim 2 is here. With fully customizable roster files, you can create your own world or try to recreate the past. Heck, you could even try to predict the future through AutoSim 2's Sim Mode. Don't like the passive approach? Well, then get more hands-on in Owner Mode, where you decide who drives your cars and what companies will sponsor them. Down on your luck? Well, then scout some new talent that will get you to the top. Already super successful? Try moving up the ladder or expanding to truly solidify your racing empire. However you want to play, AutoSim 2 has you covered and is now available for purchase through the Steam store for $9.99. Now go make your mark and build your legacy in AutoSim 2. We're back here on JTN again. Results here in a second. Our results are saying that Roger Nebelsack is the winner. And everyone else went a lap down, but that's not the case. Did the 6 maybe get disqualified because of that wreck at the end? So we're working on fixing that. Trying to figure that out at home. So yeah.
Yes.
Ricky.
Joe.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm a little confused.
We are truly living in a land of confusion.
Yeah.
In the words of Phil Collins, can't you see this is a land of confusion?
Can't you see? Oh, say, can you see? Results are going to look janky here tonight, folks. Apologies for that. Because we had to do edits that we don't normally do. Let's go ahead and start, though, with our race winner driver, the number 6 here this evening. Starts on pole, finishes with the win. Tate Dorsey. Tate, you got a copy.
I got you.
Well, buddy, dominant performance here tonight. How's it feel to win on a road course?
Feels pretty good. Surprising little. The other time I ran Mid Ohio, I also won. So it's basically based Ohio. I think I used that correctly. I'm not sure the lingo these kids use.
I think you did.
Yeah, but yeah, I adopted the strategy of try to not go off the track and hope people do, and it worked.
Yeah, successful strategy here tonight. What kind of went? What made you lean towards that one?
I'm not the best at road course racing in terms of speed. I'm good for the first few laps, and then I'm like, well, that's all I got. So I saw Roger pit early, and I was like, well, he's pretty good. I'll just do what he does, because I did some math in my head quick, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because I don't think you could save enough, unless you were really saving, but I think it was 2 laps short if you just ran it through staying out the full fuel run. And then, yeah, just there's some issues. Phobia had a wheel issue at the end there because he was catching me, and I miscalculated fuel, so I was getting close. So I was kind of taking it easy, and then I kept seeing that gap come down and come down. I was like, uh-oh.
Well, Tate, able to hold on for the win here tonight. Again, congratulations on the victory here at Mid-Ohio. You're going to take home a Maverick Cup Series hat, so that's pretty cool. Are you going to... Is that like a trophy you display, or is it a hat you wear? You think?
Oh yeah, I've already told my wife we're framing it, putting it right when you walk into the house. Let everyone know.
All right, cool.
She's really excited about it.
Good. I know she was behind the wheel at your 6 last week, right? Over at MOT for a little bit?
Yeah. I had some stuff to do, and she started the race for me. Didn't enjoy it, but we'll get over that.
hey, that's okay. But Tate, again, congratulations on the win here tonight. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. A lot of great partners with this 6 team. It's great to talk with you, especially down here in Victory Lane. But the floor is yours. You know what to do. Yeah,
glad to be here. Obviously, my wife let me race and take care of the kid. That's really fun. Valvoline, Mondays at Thunder. That's where I normally race. That's just a great group of guys. We're about to have our championship race for Cup here on JTN, June 5th. So anyone wants to race a really fun Michigan track, come out and join us. And then, yeah, just stay away from that 82. I mean, the guy just needs to learn how to drive.
What was his problem?
Couple laps down. Like, for the race, he's saying he's going to put me in the grass. Like, maybe focus on actually driving before you put someone in the grass, because it looked like he was just in the grass. It's just ridiculous.
I don't think you got in the grass at all tonight. He was...
Yeah, not till the end. That 82, what a hack. I just can't believe that guy.
Couldn't deal with you winning tonight. But Tate, congratulations again on the victory here from Mid-Ohio. And as always, pleasure to talk with you. Hope we're talking with you again next week. And, of course, looking forward to that MOT championship race for Michigan.
Absolutely. Thank you. Good job.
Tate Dorsey, driver of the number 6, your race winner here tonight. Let's go ahead and next bring in our second place finisher. He's the driver of the number 23 Ski Machine, Roger Nebelsack. Roger, you got a copy?
Hey, Joe.
All right, buddy. Second place finish. I know the average finish on a road course this season is now 1.5. How does it feel to get a good finish tonight?
Feels good to be back in the car. It was way too long. It was a tough race. It was a really tough race. But it was, he who made the fewest mistakes.
How much of that is it? I mean, it was a longer race here tonight. We've seen that with the road courses. They kind of go into the endurance end of the spectrum. How much of that kind of went into your strategy coming into the race, and then how much did you have to adjust for the race once it got underway?
I played the long game again, like I did at Mexico. I was looking at it like an endurance race, and then did my pit sequence backwards like I did last time, because I knew there was going to be something that happened on that first lap and the first few laps, and I just wanted to get away from it, and then just focus on lap times, and then everything would come to me, and it pretty much worked out. Just when I could keep it on the track. But actually, the second stint there, after the lap 24 pit stop, I don't know. took the shine off the tires, or I did something. And they say that, you know, all the tires are the same in the sim, but I'm like, something wasn't right that second stint. It was really mean. It was evil.
Well, an evil car the second stint, you end up with the podium finish. How important was it to have a good run here tonight after the long absence?
I was points. I lost so much over the last couple of races, but you know, big thanks to Tom for filling in those past couple of weeks. He did the ski machine pretty proud. He says hello, by the way, but definitely puts me back in the right frame of mind, you know, position to move forward. You know, like they always say, and like, no, it's everywhere now. Focus forward. That's exactly what I want to do. I got points. We're going to go on, and we're going to see how I do the rest of the season.
Well, Roger, again, congratulations on the second place run here tonight. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. A lot of great partners on this number 23 team here in the Maverick Cup Series. The floor is yours, buddy. You know what to do.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. I want to say hello and thank you to the wife for letting me race. I want to say thanks to Ski Citrus Soda for the long-time sponsorship. Josh's Eggs, who hopefully we'll get to see that on the 78 car coming up pretty soon. Long-time backer of not only my sim racing, but a lot of guys sim racing and even some ARCA racing as well. So big shout out to Josh. Brian, my coworker, he was watching the night, and I told him, I said, one lap. All I needed was one lap, but I hope he enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and thank you guys for broadcasting the race. It's always a pleasure when you guys are here, and we can have some fun and talk afterwards, whether or not I'm actually up here in the booth with you or not. But there's some good post-race conversations as well, so look forward to some more.
Well, Roger, again, it's always a pleasure to talk with you. Know you're going to be out enjoying a good weekend of racing, too, a big IndyCar guy. Enjoy that. Congratulations on the second place run, and good luck next week, and hope to get the opportunity to talk with you again.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, looking forward to Indianapolis. It's going to be my dad's last 500. My dad is 91 years old. He's been going since the 1967, 68, somewhere in that area. So he's gone to, let's see, in 2016 it was his 50th, so that's 56, 57 years, and this is my 30th. So yeah, we're having a blast. So take it easy, guys.
Glad to hear it, Roger. Again, have fun this weekend, and again, can't thank you enough for your time.
Thank you, Joe. Good night.
Roger Nebelsack, driver, the number 23, your second place finisher here tonight. Let's go ahead and finally bring in our third place finisher, driver, the number 13, Samuel Cruz. Samuel, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you doing? Third place finish here at Mid-Ohio. That's got to feel pretty good, right?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Pretty happy. I know road courses, I just try to minimize mistakes and all that. You can usually get a pretty good finish, so felt like I did that. Had all my gears at the end, and guess it worked out.
Well, did a great job minimizing mistakes, but early on in the race, the strategy called to stay out as long as possible. Well, apologies for Ricky.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
While some of the leaders, they pit early, right? They pit around lap 10. You elected to run the fuel dry behind the wheel of that 13. What went into that strategy call, and how well do you think it paid out for you?
I think it worked out decently. I noticed that throughout the run that I could really only run 127s usually, like mid 127s, no matter what the time in the run. So I figured might as well extend it, see, just do something different, because I knew I wasn't going to win on pace. And, the strategy didn't work. Like, I guess it worked out because I finished third, but just try something different, because, like Mike Joy says, if you just follow the leader, you're going to follow the leader. So
how how is tonight maybe in that, with that strategy token there? How do you try to apply something like that in future races here in the Maverick Cup Series, or is that maybe something you reserve for road course racing?
I think there's place and time everywhere, like I'm relatively new to the game, so it's like thinking about strategy things is something that I'm starting to dabble in more now that I have some of the driving points down. So hopefully I'll be able to bring it out in the future. Who knows?
Hey, we're looking forward to it. We'll be watching it. Again, congratulations on the podium finish here tonight, Samuel. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. A lot of great partners on that 13 car. I'm sure a lot of folks at home rooting you on. The floor is yours for all those shout-outs and thanks.
So on the car tonight was Haas, Milwaukee, Red Bull, and my other primary that you saw at Rockingham was a Santa Fe Brewing, and I'm going to shout out all the guys at Mott. They're the first league I ran in, a bunch of great guys. Have had a lot of fun running over there, and I have fun running here. And yeah, that's about it.
Well, Samuel, again, congratulations on the third place run here tonight. It's a pleasure talking with you. Hope we get more opportunities throughout the rest of the season. And again, congratulations and good luck next week at the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Thank you. I'll need it.
Samuel Cruz, driver number 13, your third place finisher here tonight. Ricky, that's going to wrap things up here from, where were we? Mid-Ohio. And boy, howdy, we saw a race tonight.
Definitely saw a race here tonight, Joe. A lot of fun, a lot of craziness, a lot of unexpected twists and turns. I hope everyone at home enjoyed it, because we definitely had a lot of fun bringing it to you here tonight.
You took a left and a right and a left and a right, and you just, at the end of the day, you were in Mid-Ohio all night. Folks, again, cannot thank you enough for tuning in to JTN tonight. Make sure, if you haven't already, click the like button on the video and subscribe. Again, we're live every Tuesday, every Thursday here on JTN with NR 2003 Sim Racing. If you have a hankering if you have a craving for racing, we have you covered here on JTN, so make sure you tune in, you check out what we're doing. We cannot thank you enough. Be on the lookout for all of our non-live content over on JTN2, Fake Racers Podcast, a bunch of other great stuff that we're having the works, and that we hope that you give an opportunity and you give a chance to watch, because we love giving you guys and entertaining you guys, giving you the content, entertaining you guys at home, and we hope that we're able to do that each and every night we're live here, especially here with our friends at the Maverick Cup Series. Remember, you can follow us on our social media at JoeTowNetwork, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. It's a great way to help you stay up to date with everything we have going on here on JTN. You can also check out our shorts feed where we post highlights and clips from our race broadcasts. Again, folks, with all of that, though, being said, for all of us here at JTN, for Bristol, our producer, for my colleague Ricky Collette, I've been Joe Twansky. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks. Yeah, and they're going to be 3 wide coming to the checker. Never mind, they're going to be... Oh! Turn 4 into the trials with Whitehill and through the grass. It's going to be Noah Joyce winning his first career race in the Red Bull Cup Series.
Off the ride and a wrecking behind him. You have cars flying everywhere. Cars upside down. It doesn't matter. Noah Joyce has done it. He's won a Daytona in the 3 car.
Behind, they're going to be side by side again. Contact there between Sinner and Bordeaux for
third. Contact! Oakley into the wall. That's going to be Jack Healy coming to the line.
Jack Healy wins the ride.